to look like Abu Aliyah and then, you know, manje they walk around free the nipples, you know. yeah. So the club, that's when we got introduced to other rappers from other townships, you know, Tembisa, Soweto, Asylum Track was there, Deep Soweto was there, Skwatta Camp was there, Cashless Society was there, like Amo, Township Frequency was there, like it was, and that's when nobody was famous, like.
Answered.
No, we agree.
Tell us about your record label.
HNIC.
It exists.
Yeah, of course. My shit comes out under my label. Yeah, HNIC, head nigga in charge. HNIC Productions, yeah, it's there.
Any artists signed under you? Len Rose?
No. Len Rose is not, I'm working with Len Rose,
okay.
But we don't have any paperwork yet. I have one artist, he's doing Afro Soul, Mbu Soul. Yeah, so he's the only artist I have right now. You know, I don't know if you know Bilal and Afro Soul singer from the States. So he's on some soulful tip.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the artist I have. Of course, I'm working with Len Rose. Something might happen in the future. You know, there's a couple of other artists as well I'm working with, but no agreement yet.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm planning to grow my label even bigger. With the knowledge I have, I know I can pull it off.
You're still gonna sign other artists?
I'm still gonna sign other artists.
So I want to sign under your label.
No, you know I don't believe in that. Like,
I was a believer.
I believe in relationships.
Yeah.
I believe in relationships. Like, let's know each other, let's chill before we do business.
Yeah.
You know, I don't like doing business with strangers.
Okay.
Because mangana communication, that's when you get artists and the labels, you know. And I want you to understand what you're signing for.
Yeah.
You know, understand the contract, you know, the percentage, the duration, the publishing, the ownership, the masters. You need to understand those things, because a lot of artists, abazazi, we can, because I have artists that I haven't signed yet, because I want them to understand everything, like the whole 360. When they sign, when they decide to sign, they sign with the better understanding. Muguti, okay, this is what I'm signing for, you know. And esikhathini esiningi ama-label aba explainela ama-artist ama-contract in simple terms. You know, if I say I'm giving you 10%, what is that? You know, 10%, it means for every 100 rand to 10 rand. You know, in rand, like in simple terms, in a percentage, because people get confused. Like, lento le issue guti, every time sends a 100 rand, 10 rand is zagu. That's 10%. Every time sends a 1,000, 100 rand is zagu. You know, they must understand the percentage of which is panaganja and the duration of the contract. For how long is this contract? And when zagalane after a contract, malo music, mama masters, the publishing, you must understand all those things. A lot of artists don't, you know. They just the talent. Besides indlala, it's very difficult to focus on music. All your energies
On music.
Music, your creative juices asendaweni eyi-one. Yabo. Manje masuzofuna ukuthi ngicabange ngama mechanical royalties, the difference between needle time and mechanical royalties. Uyangikhosta manje, uyangikhosta. So other than that, I have a book coming out this year called SA Hip Hop 101. It covers everything, business side of music and everything that has to do with SA Hip Hop. So look out for that book.
Well, still up, because I think you mentioned like most of his in the we master class.
Yeah.
They'll break a corner down like business side of music. Like whenever you're in school in like music because they will break it down now like everything was
Yeah. I went to an art school, but most of the things, like it was my own research and reading books.
Even contracts.
Even contracts, We have a lot of books here by Jay-Z, 50 Cent, about business. It's about business, music business, That's what don't write a book about your autobiography about yourself, getting drunk, fucking bitches. No. Like leave something behind that will benefit the next generation.
So that one of the reason maybe umazange uzosayine maybe under some record company.
It was crazy because every time I was negotiating contracts, I would ask questions they don't expect. And they like, so they always pull back. Like, we're gonna deal with this kid. He knows too much.
Yeah.
Cause from the word go, I knew about like spreadsheets. I knew about masters. I knew about publishing. I knew about product placement. Like on TV shows. I place a lot of music, like let's say one mic. I'd put MBZ beat or speaker or and they get paid for it. So a lot of artists don't know that. Every time your song is on TV, whether it's an advert or a drama series, you get paid for it. It doesn't matter if it plays for 5 seconds.
Must get paid.
Yeah.
It's not an exposure. Must get paid.
You know what I mean? When you perform there on Scandal, you get paid. There's no exposure.
So same applies in Rhythm City. Not they look perform.
Yeah, Rhythm City.
Get paid.
Those performances, that's a booking. You get you get paid for that.
Yeah, but I expose we are promoting you.
No, never. It's business.
Let's talk about the album. What release it?
Yeah, 4.
4.
With this one, Rata Sun God. 2016, it was Once Upon a Rhyme. There's Fire there with Proverb, Landmark, Gigi, Lamyne, and it has a video as well. 2018, I dropped the K Word. 2020, I dropped the Masterclass. 2022, Rather Sun God. It's 4 albums, and I drop an album every 2 years. Yeah. Digital platform. Go there, type Rashid K. It's gonna pop up. Either Spotify, iTunes, YouTube, everywhere. Yeah, the albums are there, and my YouTube channels there. There's videos as well. Got like a couple of videos there. Yeah.
Let's talk about the relationship you no Big Zulu.
Big Zulu, Nkabi.
Because I think I also you now you did your stoppish. I can't remember.
Oh yes.
That's the first one.
Yeah. No, I worked with Big Zulu since 2013.
Okay.
You know, so I was helping him out. It was not like I'm Big Zulu's manager, but I was doing a lot of paperwork. When he signed his first deal with Universal, I was the one like going through the contracts, no, change this, change that, you know, the percentages. I was like, he was just there. I was representing him.
Yeah.
You know, when it got the Brentwood endorsement, I was there signing papers. Cavella endorsement, I was there signing papers. You know, so yeah, when you get gigs, I was there like sending out invoice. You know, invoice, do that 5 minutes and then we send it. You know, so I was there like.
So moments that like it mom negotiated on a percentage now.
Nah, not really. It was just helping out a friend. It was not like.
I want this.
Yeah, it was not an official partnership. You know, I'm your manager. I get this percentage.
Yeah.
No, you know, and yeah, it was just friendship. Sometimes I would go for a week, living with my car. Like I would go to Kenya or Ethiopia or wherever, you know, because I travel Africa a lot. And like, oh, Big Zulu, take my car. When I come back, I'll call you, pick me up at the airport. You know, so we still have that relationship. We still have that even now. Like, when I need something, the other time my car broke down, my battery died. He bought me a new battery. He sent somebody to bring it. So we still connected like that. Yeah.
Just a great no beef.
No beef. No beef.
Tell us about your beef no nota.
I don't have beef with Nota.
We're not any beef now.
I don't have. Probably. I was calling him out. Like I call everyone out in the industry. There was. He said. I think it was MTV Base. He said. He started SA Hip Hop. Said I know because I started it. I'm like, dude, you didn't start SA Hip Hop. You were born in 1990. When POC dropped Never Again in 94, you were 4 years old. When did you start hip hop? You know, when Mother Load dropped in 1996, you were 6 years old. When did you start hip hop? You know, when Ice Cube came here in 1997, you were 7 years old. When did you start hip hop? He did a song with POC and Amo for the Universal Soldier soundtrack in 97. When did you start hip hop? When Mischief dropped in 98, you were 8 years old. When did you start hip hop? You know, when the Skwatta Camp compilation dropped in 1999, you were 9 years old. When did you start hip hop? You know, I was calling him out. Like, somebody you can't distort our history and expect us to keep quiet.
Good job, yeah.
You know what I mean? So I don't have beef with Note. I was just calling him out. Like, dude, no, that's not true.
As cool man the single yakho isukuma bakubona.
Awusukume bakubona. Yeah.
Let's check it man.
Yeah.
For Talpa.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's on Radha Sun God. No, that song was specific. That was specifically dedicated to a special somebody. You know.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a love song. It's a love song, and you know what they mean. Mabati emgame usukume bakubona.
Yeah.
Shine turn around. It's bragging like that's what I was doing on that song.
Okay.
You know, it's not deep. Don't expect punchlines and metaphors. It was just a simple love song. Yeah.
Sing along.
Yeah.
Let's sing along.
It's also like this, cause like I wanted to it was for someone special.
Yes.
Like Kumbul, even on one place, even Lamyne Master, ukhulumile ukuthi like ukukhula kwakho everything but indaba ye ushadile nabantwana because that life ngathi private because like
I keep my relationship far away from media. You know, I am a father. I keep that away from the media as well. You know, I don't want. Look at what's happening to Rihanna right now. They trolling her baby. You know, they trolling her baby, and I'm protecting mine, my private life. I make sure I'm here for the industry. For the industry, I'm an open book. You know. For my family, no, because now I saw yesterday, Paul Tusi. Not yesterday because this thing is not coming out at AKA's memorial.
Yeah.
Paul Tusi brought her daughter, and she was busy comforting Cairo, and then on Twitter she trended. So some evil chick said, "Utandi attention ufana nonyogo." Imagine to a kid. To a kid. Yes.
Yeah.
To a kid. People are heartless. People are evil. How can you say that to a kid? So that's why I'm protecting mine. You know, I do have somebody in my life. I do have a lady, and I'm a father. I'm a parent. So, but you're not gonna see me posting those things on social media for likes.
Because there was a rumor that like we try like umuntu ka Gigi yabona.
Nah. Nah.
They just rumors.
Yeah, so that's why it's very difficult to work with a female. Because soon as you work with a female, you guys are dating or you guys are smashing. Yeah, I did manage Gigi for like 3-4 years. I was Gigi's manager, and the rumors just went left.
Never smash.
And you like the questions you get. Are you guys dating? Did you smash? No, bruh, come on. So now, if I'm working with the nigga, so now it forces people to avoid working with females.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's not good. It's not good for female artists.
Because of push on
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm signing.
Who?
Gigi.
No. We had that relationship, manager artist relationship.
No signing.
No signing.
No smashing.
No smashing.
Okay. Yeah.
On record. You know. Signing is overrated. That's why I'm saying I wanna build a relationship before we work.
Yeah.
If we have a relationship, we can work for 3 years without anything on paper. Handshake, bro, trust me on this one. We're good. I work like that with Big Zulu. I work like that with Gigi. I work like that with a lot of people. There's no problems. Nobody's gonna come back and say, yo, you stole my money. Yo, you robbed. Because there was a relationship. There was that friendship.
Before the business.
Before the business.
And there's no way with my signing like because unama masters like.
No. No, you don't do that. So you need that personal. That's why when I'm stuck, Big Zulu can still buy me a bed sheet and send it. Angegati, I lo wangropi imali yami. Yabo. Yeah, Gigi in 2017 when I was hijacked, I was driving a GTI. When I was hijacked, they took everything that was in the car. She bought me a new phone the following day. You know what I mean? That's the kind of relationship. Even if you're not working together anymore, like, see that guy, he did this and that for me. You shouldn't like burn your bridges and leave sour grapes.
Eish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bese kusasa so funa ukubuyela lapho ulimoshe khona.
And then sozuza uthi Rashid gatekeeper kanti uzimoshe.
Usigatekeeper.
Yeah.
And on the statement, no to asha to gatekeeper, but amalize because uthi like zangu umpush uZulu zangu umpush no Gigi Lamyne like kwaba fail. There's something like that, but I think
yeah, that's just trolling. That's just trolling. You know, if you don't like somebody, you can't say something good about him. Yeah.
And you always gonna find
Yeah.
bad.
You can go into a battle, no Eminem, knowing Ogut Eminem is dope, but because he's your opponent, you're gonna tell him you whack. You know, you can't say something good about your opponent.
Tell us about the top 10 crazy 8 remix.
Yes.
How did it come about?
How did it come about? It was already there, Crazy 8, so I just, it was an extension. I thought of a card game. After, besides Crazy 8, what else do we play? Like, oh, there's top 10. Good, because it's a number. I had 8 rappers on Crazy 8. Now I can have 10 rappers on top 10. You know, so it's based on card games. You know, I might drop another one. I might come up with a casino or something or whatever. Card game is there.
Let's talk about your verse.
My verse. Yes.
Where you find some shots.
Yes. From start to finish, it was like shot, do. Yeah.
Is it KE?
No, KE. Why KE?
Because you're talking about Ndofire.
Yeah, I'm talking about Ndofire. Somebody released a diss track. Somebody from Ndofire released a diss track, Rashid K diss. So I had to retaliate. I didn't have time to. He wrote a whole song about me, so I didn't have time to like dedicate the whole, spend money and resources on a nobody. Nobody knows him, and he has 20 listeners. Yeah.
Last year.
Yeah, last year.
yeah, top last year I think yeah.
Record 11.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get relevant. That's why I didn't even mention his name. I said say my name for attention, fucking faggot. Your name is never mentioned in a circle. You know, I never mention because I don't want to make him famous.
Yeah.
He must stay on 20 listeners a month. And I'm not gonna mention it. Yeah.
You got relevant, eh?
You know what I mean?
Give us top 5 hip hop dope rappers. Your top 5.
Local.
Yeah, since
Just make international local.
yeah.
Okay.
Since 15.
Nah, let's say 5-5.
5-5.
From Funas Kaya Makasi rappers.
Uzofaka
Work. Kasi rappers.
under same category.
Okay.
They say rappers.
Yeah.
Okay, local and international.
Yeah.
Okay, let me explain something before I do this.
Nah, let's say that 5. You say 5 mainstream, then 5 Kasi rappers or underground.
Okay,
Yeah.
it's like this. I don't want to say 5 dope rappers. I want to say my 5 favorite rappers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want it to sound like, hey, you think so and so is doper than so and so. No, this is my favorite. Top 5 South Africa, my favorite South African rappers. Pro Kid at number 1.
Okay.
Stogie T at number 2. P.O at number 3. Emphatic Taps at number 4. And then I have who's my number 5?
Gigi.
Who's my number 5 again?
Liam Rose.
Who's my number 5 again? I had my top 5. Proverb.
No, but Proverb 1-2 is angry with hip hop.
Yeah, what's a yegi now?
So no, it's but
same thing.
Same thing. Okay. It's like it's like umuntu oshonile uzatuyekile hip hop. They don't. So it's pro, Stogie T, P.O, emphatic taps, and proverb. That's my South African top 5.
Okay, top 5 underground.
Gas.
Top 5. Top 5. Froz. Sbuda P. I don't know, is that going underground?
So I fall under gas sometimes.
Sometimes.
Okay, let me not mention him. let me not mention him. What is Mutswako?
Mutswako can mention.
That's it, I've been one.
Yeah.
So I can count it.
Yes, you can.
Okay. Froz, Sbuda P, Notsi.
Ash notes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm Zeps. Go.
Mtizo.
Yeah, Mtizo.
Mtizo is nice with it. Mtizo is nice with it. Number 5, it has to be Ferguson.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's my top 5. Again, Froz, Sbuda P, Notsi, Mtizo, and Ferguson. Yeah.
Give us
International.
international.
Never mentioned like because Milan international. International top 5.
International top 5. Nas, Eminem, Jay-Z, Royce the 5'9", Black Thought.
Okay.
Give us top 5 of work hip hop rappers. Okay, those which are not your favorite.
Okay.
Those that need to improve.
Okay, look. With this thing of work rappers, I don't necessarily, if I think you work, but there's 10,000 people out there that think you dope, does my opinion count?
Yeah, that's why the question is.
So my view at this thing is, there are artists I relate to. There are artists, you can be dope. Trust me, Eminem is dope. But I don't want to hear him talk about drugs, and Pusha T is dope. But I don't relate to him moving weight, cutting bricks, selling drugs. No, that's not. The delivery and the wordplay is dope. But I can't relate to that. I don't listen to that. It doesn't mean you whack. It's just not for me. You know what I'm saying? So that's my approach in this thing. Even in South Africa, there are people who rap about lean, who rap about like guns, gangster rap, in. I don't fuck with that shit. You know, I don't fuck with that shit because it doesn't talk to me. You can be dope and have punchlines, but the subject matter, what you're talking about, is bullshit to me. You know what I'm saying? So it's not about being whack. People will be like that. Dallas will be talking about lifestyle in the north. You know, my lifestyle, and you in the hood, like that nigga raps cock because he's not talking to you. You know what I'm saying? So that's my approach. That's why I'm saying, let's give this work top 5.
So you believe like there's no work rappers, like I have no work, according to you?
It's like I was saying, it's all about appealing. Let me make you an example. Most of us think Faith Nketsi is whack. But when she drops, she sells more than people we think are dope. Do you understand what I'm saying? Faith Nketsi has a market. Are we saying because we have an opinion, she must quit and not cater for that market because we think she's whack?
Nah.
No, okay, this people you don't fuck with, or people you think ukuthi music kwabo into abakhuluma ngazo
it's dog, listen. When it comes to music, I don't give a fuck about musicians. It's about one person might have a song that I like and a song that I don't like at the same time. You know what I'm saying? So you're not gonna, over that song that I don't like, I'm not gonna draw a conclusion and say, this nigga is whack, I'm not gonna listen to this whack. You do have people, when you listen to their project, 10 songs, you only like 3. Yeah, so should you stop listening to those 3 songs? No. Those 3 songs are good, you like them. He failed with other songs. You know, that's what we do as hip-hop. We focus on something that we don't like, you know, and then we fail to promote and encourage what we like. We always focus on what we don't like. You know, I don't want to do that. I don't want to add to that statistics.
You want to step too many toes.
Fuck the toes. I'm not scared of nobody. I'm not scared of nobody. I'm not scared of nobody. You know, like, I got people I'm not cool with. I got people who have beef with me. And it's not about music. It's about personalities and some shit they say about me, you know. Never in my face, they always post, you know. And if you fuck with me, I'm gonna fuck with you properly, thoroughly. You know. Fuck with me and your industry will become smaller and smaller. Fuck with me.
You're not close it.
Go ahead, try it. I'm not gonna close it, but you're not gonna
go anywhere.
You're not gonna be where I'm involved. Whether it's radio, TV, or events, or whatever. And I'm definitely everywhere.
I think that thing you gatekeep if you got that. Yeah, gatekeep.
You're gatekeeping yourself. You can't say fuck Rashid and expect me to smile. I'm gonna delete your email. Oh, it's this bitch. Fuck him. I'm gonna return the favor. You can't say fuck Rashid and expect roses and flowers. No.
Let's go.
By Solvia.
Okay, people should this thing of gatekeeper comes from there.
Comes from where? No,
enemy.
It's not even gatekeeping.
No, like someone talking shit and then after expecting you won't
then you gatekeeping yourself.
Then I have this information, that's how you gatekeep over there.
But like you're not telling the whole story.
Here's my question, like can't go satisfied. And the weakness.
Yeah.
On acting industry, like I'm an actor as a handbilla esikoleni. Aba actor abantu bona ya act na TV. Then bekhona abantu be social media cause una 100k followers.
Yeah.
But then but wazongena act cause bafuna those followers.
They do.
So
it's a pity that's what they do now. Like everything is based on numbers. You know, not on talent. Even good radio, before they hire you, they check your social media. Are we gonna have listeners if we hire this person? You know, it's not about anything else anymore. So yeah, so people abanandaba talent manje. They wanna sell the product. Bafuna ukucheck ukuthi following yakho ikangakena.
What an Italian.
Yeah, that's why artists like Abu Boiti and Abu Nomuzi, they were presenters, famous presenters with huge following. Then they went to rap. And then Boiti went gold. You know, Kuno muntu onzwembu rapper for 5 years, 10 years, but nobody's paying attention. You know, so it's not about how dope we are. Yabona manje i-rap, the real rap, sekuyinto yabuma cipher. If unswembu abu miracle, whatever, uzogcina kuma cipher. Even go radio, they don't wanna hear it. You know. Labantu abathi banswembu sibakhumbula masenza ama-cipher. Masifuna ama-radio songs asibacabanga. Yabo. So hip hop has come to that stage ukuthi even in America ma-BET cipher lezi zinswembu siyazidonsa zizo rap ziphelela la. That's it.
Boba donsa futhi kuma-BET yalandela.
Yabo. So yeah. Lezi zinswembu zama multiple syllable nama punchline nama wordplay nama rhyme schemes ni grand bafethu lapho kuma cipher. Yabo.
That brings us to that thing that we mentioned. Umuntu work according to definition yami, which means akana flow ama lyrics akhe aziyela le like ayihla.
No. Dopeness and whackness is subjective. Like I was saying, it's all about the target market. Uriki makavela athi boss zonke and sell like 100,000, you know. And lo muntu lo omgaya 10 out of 10. I-delivery, i-flow, ama-lyrics, yabo syllable placement, this and that. Lo omgaya 10 out of 10 can't even move 100 copies. You know what I'm saying? So bonke labantu laba baga Ricky abay 100,000, they think he's dope.
Yeah.
You know, so that thing is subjective. You cannot stand on top of the mountain and say this one is the dopest and this one is the wackest. That thing is subjective. So it's all about the target audience.
So we can say like numbers or relevance have like to replace talent and skill. Because we no longer look at the skill, we no longer look at like talent. What we're looking for, we're looking for numbers.
You see right now the way they consume music. It's nobody's analyzing anything. Nobody can sit down and like, let me break this song down. Sometimes it's all about I beat no chorus. Funu bane man. Any awazi ukuthi ama-verse athina wakhumbula nokwakumbula. That's what the music is about today. Be catchy on the hook, the beat, and then yeah, if you wanna like philosophize on the lyrics, so these are the cipher.
It can be work, just like sing along.
Like one thing I said, like P.O, like one of my favorites. Everything the cat deliver, message it's all like lyricism
like I was saying before. Abu P.O, all the cats I mentioned, Abu P.O, Abu Stogit, they're my favorites too. But they're not making numbers because we give them props. You know, we give them props. I ain't done on swim. You know what I'm saying? That's why all these niggas got jobs. And Abu Kes Baba Sebins. Yeah, but all the dope niggas, they want number 925. Because that shit is not flying. That shit is not flying. People don't have time to listen. Ingoma sekwa voice notes manches. Ingoma sekwa 2 minutes. Because people are like, don't want to hear 3 verses. You know?
According to you, like, what's happening, like, can we go back or like just need to adapt to movie times?
Adaptation, yeah. You can adapt. Don't dumb it down. You can commercialize your dopeness. Be a Kendrick Lamar. Be a lyricist in the mainstream. Be a lyricist in the commercial world. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't. Don't use those funny beats. You know. Jump on a trap beat and keep your lyricism like J. Cole does. You know. Check what's popping. Gooi a locked drum there and keep your skill. Just make sure the beat is what's happening now. Don't be rapping like it's 2004. Or that's why those niggas are not producing anymore. You know, all those niggas who were making hits back then. About Dome, about Omen. They don't have hits right now because the wave changes. So as an artist, you need to be like that as well and move with the times.
The time.
You know, I'm not saying dumb it down and leave the hardcore hip hop-ness. You can be hip hop and still, you know, God did. That's a commercial track. Jay-Z didn't compromise on the lyrics. You know, why can't you do it?
It's hard. Challenging.
How is it challenging? Go to Tweezy, get a beat from Tweezy, the beat that's current, get a beat from Magua. You know, you still wanna hear MPZ on and same this, but you still wanna hear that Kasi rap. No, it doesn't. You're not talking to the kids in Bram. You're not talking to the kids in UJ. You're not talking to the kids in the north. That shit is not gonna fly. So Zokayama props ekasi sita untsuimbuka Jayamu na Masimba. But it's gonna end there.
Nothing more. More views, less money. Question from the fans. Please ask him anything about Deep Soweto.
Deep Soweto. Yo, I've known those niggas for years, man. Since Lit Club days. One of the squad deep niggas. I think they're responsible for Kasi rap, you know.
Okay.
They responsible for Kasi rap. They made Kasi rap what it is. Their rivals was Asylum Tribe, and Asylum Tribe was rapping in English. Like these niggas, Deep Soweto, they made Kasi rap what it is all over South Africa. Whoever's doing Kasi rap in Cape Town, Durban, it started with Deep Soweto. I'm from the East Rand. I'm not buying Skelem. I'm not from Soweto, but I know where Kasi rap started. You know, I know where Kasi rap started. My niggas from the East Rand, initially Hidden Force was rapping in English. Skwatta Camp was rapping in English. You know, if you check Skwatta Camp's first album, Skwatta Campaign, there's only one Venek song. It was all English. You know, Kasi rap came from that side. I mean, the first time I heard somebody rapping in Venek was Selvin. Yeah, it was Mr. Salvin. You know what I mean? So, shout out to Deep Soweto. I give them credits. I know where they from. You know, Salas did his thing. You know, with the whole movement. Yeah.
What do you think happened? Like, what do you think went wrong?
I don't know what went wrong. You know, it's just like any other movement. You know, that was happening, that disappeared. Bomaslach is 1808, Splash Jam, you know, all those movements. You know, when you get one nigga blowing up, like let's say Pro Kid blows up from Slach Ace, and other niggas are as good, and they're failing to crack it, some people get discouraged. I've seen people becoming talented, people becoming alcoholics, becoming nyaupe boys, becoming drug addicts, you know, because it's not happening. People have been rapping for 10, 15 years, but nothing is happening. You know, that's where you get bitterness. That's where you start pointing fingers. So it's whack. 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 You know, it comes from bitterness. You know, being bitter and broke is not an easy place to be. It's not an easy place to be.
So, what's the way forward? Like, more we can go back there, try to create those hip hop session or adapt again and move on.
Yeah, like on hip hop as a whole, like hip hop as a culture, like
yeah,
we can say that if you don't want to agree, if they say like hip hop is really the era corner, hip hop is dead, like cause there were those things and the science, man.
No, hip hop is not dead. I still believe in hip hop sessions. That's why I do masterclass hip hop Sundays. You know, I'm not gonna say, no, that shit is not for me, because I love the game. You know, whether there's money or not, you know, I love the game, and I get excited hearing new stuff, seeing new kids. You know, I get blown away. So what we need to do as hip hop, especially from Ekas, we need teams. We need teams because now the way things are happening, you need someone in the team who knows what's happening in Bram. You know, who's gonna come back and tell the producer in your team and say, this sound is not working. Gabo. This is what they're listening to in Bram. This is what they're listening to in the north. This is what's happening on radio. You know, if you wanna go somewhere. Because honestly speaking, as much as we live on social media and the internet, radio in South Africa still plays a major role. You know, because for someone in Durban and Cape Town to book you, must have heard you on radio or saw you on TV. If your name appears on the poster, people must flock in. You know, if I book a rapper who's only famous in Soweto and I'm in Durban, who's gonna come watch? You understand? So we need to be open-minded. You know, we need to broaden our horizon and stop this thing like sotra, you know, because you're not gonna make $1 million in Soweto alone. You know, not just Soweto, any other Kasi. You know, I hear that all the time. 1632, wherever you go, people think their hood is the shit. You know, but like you've never performed outside Joburg. You've been rapping for 5-10 years, you've never performed outside Joburg. Now you need to change the system, you know, how you work. It's not about it's not about your music, whether your music is work or not. As how do you get your music to the people? You know, how can someone in Cape Town be aware of you and your existence? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, let's be business minded. Every street, rappers are everywhere. Talent is every street has a rapper. Show me a street in any hood where there's no rap. Every street there's a kid trying to rap. So it's not about rap anymore. It's about business, the business of rap. How do we monetize this thing? How do we commercialize this thing? You know, they say you don't do what sells, you sell what to do. So learn how to sell, how to commercialize your stuff. You know what I mean? So that's where we fail, because we are focused, we are too preoccupied with who's dope, who's whack. And then what? What do you get from that? Okay, I agree, that nigga is whack. Okay, that is dope. Then what's next?
Nothing.
Yeah. But sometimes as a change, like change is hard. For example, these artists, for example, singabiza amagama.
Yeah.
Like everyone knows you Ekas. Everyone. Uyakuthanda. Amakhophi ayathengisa. can sell my 500 copies. Cars.
Mhm.
Now you need to change accommodator the north side, accommodator on basema suburb. That change because but I was jigele cars. Yabo already so I lose that 500 yakho le. And more thingala bakujwayeli. Funeka uzama ukuziphusha ngapha enorth and more uzama ungena ngapha enorth ngapha yaluza ama fans akho eSouth.
Yeah,
That
and
change
sometimes to tap into a different market, collaboration, you know, you don't feature somebody because he's dope. Sometimes you feature somebody to tap into his market. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everyone can do a song alone, but what are you gonna benefit? Big Zulu could have done Lamyne without Ricky. Not Uguti, that song needed Ricky, but it did wonders for Big Zulu, tapping into Ricky's market. That's what you need to do. Tina, we're preoccupied Uguti, is Ricky dope or not? No, that's not what it is. That's not what it is. Why you think Nas did a song with 21 Savage? You know, it's all about tapping into the new market. Yeah. And Zotan feature an note on in any dope. And then what? Rapping for the same market.
Yeah.
For views.
You know what I mean? So we really need to be business minded.
So when I want to work, we can go back to demonstration and or it's a no much.
Yeah, we can. We do our sessions. You know, we do our sessions. But Swayenza a down. You know, we know the target market. If we're doing an event in Bram, we market at Vets University, UJ, and all these colleges around. You know, so even with the lineup, you structure accordingly. You know, you can't bring those kids to a Katla home and expect these mumble rappers and expect Uguti, the Kasi people are gonna attend and go crazy over there. You know, so yeah, we need ama hip hop sessions, but then there needs to be progress. We can't do the same shit for 5 years. Yeah, every month end we know there's a session, same lineup, same people attending, there's no growth. You know what I mean? So we need to grow. Even with the Masterclass podcast, what we do now, we go to places. We go shoot in the Val, we go shoot in the north. Next in March we're gonna go shoot in Poch. You know, so that's how you expand your market. You know. Yeah. That's how you expand your market, even with the features. That's why there's no groups anymore. Because I can do features. I can do a whole album with features instead of having a group, and it gives me a freedom of having whoever I like instead of being tied into a group. You know, that's why hip hop groups don't exist anymore.
Yeah.
Question from
it's sad, but
yeah,
it's sad, but there's no other way.
You must adapt and move on. Why do people call you a gatekeeper?
Gatekeeper, because I am a gatekeeper. A gatekeeper is not a bad word. It's someone who has the key. It's either uvalela abantu ngaphandle or uyabavulela. Yeah. As a gatekeeper, it's how you use your power. It's not a bad thing to be a gatekeeper. So if uzovulela, put people on, faka abantu, that's a good gatekeeper. But if uzovalela abantu ngaphandle, now that's a bad gatekeeper. Being a gatekeeper is not a bad word at all. You know, that's what it is, and that's what I am.
You also agree, like gatekeep.
I agree, I'm a gatekeeper. I've put on a lot of people, from rappers to radio presenters to TV presenters. I've put people on in the industry.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like about that question, I think it comes from a bad place. Like it's uvalele abantu. So let's try at least mention la ubafakile. At least uyafakana.
No. Listen. Obviously, you can't. Let's say on radio. Every weekend, I play 4 new artists, right? That's 16 artists a month. And I get more than 100 emails a week. So, out of 100 emails, I put 4 people on. 96 people are gonna be mad with Usvalela ngaphandle. Is it possible for me to put 100 people on?
Nope.
It's not possible, but I'm doing my job. I have to put 4 people on, but I receive 100 emails. Uguti, you didn't make the cut, not because you work or ngikuvalela ngaphandle. It's the number. The first 4 that I get and I feel Uguti, but right for this platform, I put them on. And then the other 96 are gonna go around and say, he's a gatekeeper, he's a gatekeeper. Of course I am. But why would I gatekeep somebody I've never met? I don't even know you. Like we've never met, I don't even know you. Why would I have something against you?
Indlala.
Indlala ibangula.
More aggressive.
Indlala ibangula. Hunger causes anger.
So yeah, since we say ufaka 4, and it's not possible with maybe ube boma radio station, maybe boma hip hop or what, like Genesis and Scoop Branch.
I do that. I have
people who come and rap.
I do that. Ask MTP.
You still do it?
Yes, every Thursday I have a hip hop show. Like
people come through
for 3 hours. For 3 hours. For 3 hours, I play nothing but hip hop. I have a body bag season feature where rappers come and rap. And I'm working with Chris Antibi on that. He's the one bringing me rappers every Thursday. But music comes from me. I play cats music. You know what I mean? Whether signed or unsigned. You know what I mean?
I ain't sure.
No masterclass, the special mention all the time.
Every time we Google Masterclass, we have a feature called Free Period. We put on a rapper, we put on a producer.
You study as Vegas?
Yes.
And a producer from
Mpumalanga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Some people I've never met, we put them on. And then others are gonna say, yeah, you're a gatekeeper. Come on, man.
How long is Emma?
That's good to see.
Question from the fans. I'm quite again. Do you think good Amakasi rap and allow you blow up like Bomas's good time? Will you ever blow up?
That's a very difficult question. If they learn and understand the game and adjust to what's needed now. What works on season scoop in 2010 might not work now, 2023. That's 13 years later. You understand? So some rappers from season scoop, they seize the opportunity. And Smashes came from season scoop. Kid X came from season scoop. Ginger Trill as Gingerbread Man came from season scoop. But not everyone blew up. Some people were just they were kids then. They were just rapping for fun. They were rapping. They didn't know anything about the industry. Even Kid X and Smashes and Ginger were lucky because when KO started Cash Time, he went to Sizwe Zoma, like, hey, do you have any dope kids there I can sign? And then Sizwe suggested Smashes, who's now Zinger, Kid X, and Gingerbread Man. You know, that's how they got the opportunity. But now you make your own opportunity. You know, Sipostole went to Slag Race to find Pro Kid. Sipostole went to Slag Race to find F Easy. You know, Sipostole went to Durban, to Bed Center to find Zakwe, to find Zulu Boy. We don't have people like that anymore who go to sessions and scout talent. Now it's on you.
But I think if we carry cast like I'm a session, and then on top of Rashid to search for that talent.
Yeah.
Of course we can. Of course we can.
As long as there's something happening.
But you want to spell man, I think it's fun before much maybe business minded man.
Yeah.
I like good man.
You must
make it for fun.
Every time you go to a show, you must have your song on a USB. When I go to sessions, after the performance, I'll approach an artist. I like that song. I want to play it on radio. Do you have it? Or send it to me. So those are the opportunities.
Yeah, that's the much we can do.
Yeah, you know, me and OG, we normally attend. When we invited, when we know about it, he'll even play it on YFM and I'll play it on my show. So that's a step to the right direction.
Orange.
Yeah, but thinking also about we know with the artists which means I get was start at that thing. It's okay. Let's go back to a session. A session where you want to couple the skill. Irrelevant, like that was a change a corner. Mutas and this business strategy, so it's when Saranja and as a business.
Yeah.
I'm artist
and have a marketing plan. Have a marketing plan. Makwenze uhlangana nomuntu onemali, an investor. Have a plan. Say, this is what I do. I do music. This is how I'm planning to sell it. This is how I'm planning to market it. And this is how you're gonna get your money back. You know, you need to have a plan. Everything. Whether it's back to the city or SA Hip Hop Awards, you need to present something to the company and say, hey, this is what I do. This is how it can benefit you. This is the number of people I have on my side. I can make it work. The only thing is that's stopping me now is the budget.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It needs that person.
Yeah.
Near that person.
There's a lot of people.
Hopefully after that.
There's a lot of people who can blow up if mabanga the team right and the budget right. You know, Ferguson has potential to blow up. Froze can blow up. Proper team, proper budget. The skill is there. The music is there. That's all they need. Usbuda P should have blown up a long time ago. You know, I don't know what happened. Maybe it's the budget and the team, but that's what you need. Like skill alone, talent alone. So hlala sithi dope. Sikunikeza kuma podcast sikunika ama 10 out of 10. Pelele lapho.
What are you working on now?
My book is done. My album is done.
What is it called? The book?
SA Hip Hop 101.
SA Hip Hop 101.
You know, my book is done. My album is done. I'm gonna start working on one mic, producing one mic. We're starting in April, and then we're back to organizing back to the city, which is happening on the 7th of October. Back to the city, 7th of October. Be on the lookout. Start working now. I'm gonna release this actually 3 weeks before back to the city and expect to go to Zobagulaina. Drop now and who's tag me, tag Osmic, tag TTP, tag Ponzo, so that we see your shit.
On one mic ufika kanjani yaziyela ne? Still. Anto afuna ukuya khona.
One mic kwenziwa ama auditions, but we'll post the dates ama auditions ukuthi nini, when and how.
Da.
Ubona safisa ukuspana nabo like musically.
And safisa ukuspana nabo musically speaking. Yeah? Yeah, I'm trying to think ukuthi bani engakasebenzi. Probably new artists up and coming, because I've been on a song with Casper, Zakwe, P.O, Duncan, Gigi, Lamyne, Froze, Black Les, Chat the Dawn, Landmark, Proverb. Like I've worked with a lot of artists in the industry. I think now it's just gonna be more like a put on, you know.
Yeah.
Put on new artist, put you on the song, and then you take it from there. Yeah.
Yeah, shoot. La kula shoot mele paspana kanti.
Yeah.
Then uzothatha ukuphula up.
In terms of feature.
Yeah.
In terms of feature, how much do you charge?
I don't charge for features. I work on relationships. I work, and if I like the song, if I don't know you but I like the song, I jump on it. But I don't make money from music. I don't make money. I have like 4 jobs that are paying very well. You know, music I'm doing for the fuck of it. You know, I'm not making. If I get a booking, fine. But that's not what I was chasing, you know. I don't have booking details online. Hey, to book Rashid K. Yeah, I don't have that shit, you know, because that's not what I'm doing music for. I have 4 nice salaries. I can live on 1, but I have 4.
Yeah, shit, no muntu good ukuthi ungasayina kuwe. Akazingeke aziphushe yena ashiye wena.
Yeah.
And what's your take, like, artist lisanama artist? Do you feel like?
Wow, you have to say something. What you say? What's we are? What you say? Like artist lisanama artist? You think it's a good thing or? I ain't gotta push it enough because me just push it now.
Because by a color most.
Yeah, it doesn't work. It never worked. You know, it never worked. There's no artist as I know Casper, yaba bigger than Casper. There's no artist as I know KO, yaba bigger than KO. There's no artist rap life yaba bigger than Questa. It's like that everywhere.
But I call him artist.
Artist. You know, so signing to an artist is not a good idea.
So no.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah, but we must sign with Rashid K.
Yeah.
Because
The first
because I'm a radio presenter. I'm a TV producer. I'm an industry guy. The music is there at the back as a hobby. Yeah. I don't go on tour. I'll push you. I'll pay for your tour. I don't go on my tour. I don't tour for music.
Because we have 4 jobs.
Okay, well. Any question?
Continue.
What's you say about hip hop you feel? Say your pain.
Hip hop I found it.
Yeah,
give it. Have you noticed that everything is hip hop? It's just that they don't say it. Check out whether it's house or amapiano or kwaito. They wear Timberlands, they wear Jordans, they wear Vans. Their dress code is hip hop. Their language, when they say, hey, what's the level? That's hip hop. When they say they don't have name for whack, that's hip hop. They don't have name for dope. They're using a hip hop slang. Mabati, hey, the good lead, that's hip hop slang. Everything around is hip hop. Hip hop will never die. They might think they are something else, but everyone is hip hop.
The rap on Llanos is hip hop.
Yeah, Skwatta.
Yes.
Oh, so what you say about rappers jumping from hip hop to Yanos?
I don't have a problem if you're making a song, a piano song in a hip hop project. That's cool. It's been happening. Double HP did Bosso Timang, that was Kwaito. But he was hip hop. It was within hip hop. He didn't leave hip hop for Kwaito. Tear Gas did Mhlobo Wami, that's Afro pop. On a hip hop album, they didn't leave hip hop for Afro pop. You know, it's always happening. But if you're gonna say, fuck hip hop, I'm not doing hip hop anymore, I'm a piano, then that's something different. You're no longer part of us.
You can't compare. Again. When it's all said and done,
Yeah.
nothing comes along with Rashid K.
Gatekeep.
Hey man, Rashid was the guy who played his role, hip hop, no matter how small, you know, but I played my role. I helped where I could. But where I couldn't, that's where the gatekeeper name came from, because I couldn't help. But I played my role to the fullest as a hip hop journalist for the magazines, as a TV producer doing hip hop shows, radio presenter and radio producer doing hip hop, as part of Back to the City organizing team, SA Hip Hop Awards organizing team. Like, I played my role in this hip hop shit. And as an artist manager, I managed some artists, hip hop artists. So I did a lot for this game, you know. I don't care if some people are not happy about me. I'm happy about myself.
That's all that makes sense.
Yeah.
And I'm a hip hop awards, Mali, Multa.
Kultenga. What do you mean?
I'm saying some award, like, Mafuna Gulwina.
Was it true?
There's no such thing.
Payola?
There's no such thing.
Payola, there's no such.
Wait,
Payola.
at the SA Hip Hop Awards.
On the, maybe we can start meeting go, maybe.
Payola kona ku radio. Umlahlo. Payola. It's been there, baba. Kaba ngutle ngomo zizwa radio zinswembu. No, zibhadalelwe.
Everything.
Yes.
High rotation.
Zibhadalelwe baba.
So tell me awards on athengiswa.
Awathengiswa ama-award. Thengiswa kanjani? Kubethola abantu abanemali kuphela.
Yeah,
There's no such thing. There's no how
I think ukuthi khona abantu bathenga ama-awards wena wonke umuntu owinayo uyadeserve.
abantu yazi ungayithenga kanjani i-award? Ngokuvota. Spending 1 million kuma SMS, you are guaranteed ukuthi you're gonna win. When mhlambe budget yakho i-2,000 or airtime 1,000, khona umuntu ozospenda 1 million and he's guaranteed to win. That's how they buy awards. It's not like hey bamba na imali. No. It's how it's the same way Mabala Noise the other year did it. It was not like paying people. It was like spending 1 million on each artist on votes. Sending people airtime to vote. That's how you buy it. It's not like your normal buying award. No. It's cheating the system.
Oh, no, it's not that record label level. Figure up an envelope or figure a case.
Nah. That the Payola where they give brown envelopes, it's for airplay.
Oh.
When you want your song to play every day. That shit is paid for.
I would pay the side one of win. I think it's 9.
You can't bribe 12 people. Into is corrupt sebenza umuntu oyi-1. Yabo ama radio compiler yazi ukuthi nangu umuntu responsible for a playlist. Then but Manispana as a team, you can't. You can't. Ma cold drink vele ne. Nasa stratini khata bribe amaliwa. Likbizele mover and then will guy cold drink.
Yeah.
But you can't bribe a team.
Okay. Oh, last thing, information in personal information. I want the number lot, the Lamyne.
Lihamba nemali, but it depends on, because we have sponsors for different categories.
Yeah.
Like let's say Hennessy izofika ithi thina sifuna ukusponsora i-lyricist of the year. Sifaka this much. So imali yakhona ayifani. It depends on who's sponsoring that category. Yeah.
Now why bayathatha le mali bayidla okay change.
Nah, next. Yeah, it doesn't even come to us. It goes straight from the sponsor to the artist.
So if you're checking good, yeah, sponsor.
Yeah.
Sivala nge-freestyle.
Yeah.
Sivala ngama-bars or sivala nge-advice for young artists out there who are still doing it but no luck.
Well, Soweto.
Don't make me rap.
Sivala nge-advice for young kids, they're still doing it, no luck, knocking this door is locked, this door, gatekeepers, all this door.
Okay. Young kids abasafuna ukungena gaming. Don't quit school for a rap. This shit is not guaranteed. Don't quit your job until you make it. It's not guaranteed. Ungazilambisi. Make sure you do whatever you're supposed to do while you're still hustling on the side. Once you get sorted, then you can leave your job, call center job or a KFC, and focus on that thing, knowing that you are now signed, you have proper channels, you know, somebody is taking care of you. You know, music, recording a song is the easiest thing to do. The most difficult thing is what you do after that song. When you have a song, Nanje, Manai, on your phone, what do you do with that song? That's the most difficult thing. You know, record 30 minutes, 30 minutes. Recording a song is easy. But what do you do with the song after recording?
Yeah.
What do you do? Ask yourself. Sisi vala. Vamos valelero.
Thank you, Podcast Yomkonti, for inviting me. It was amazing. Broadcasting live from Ritual Media Group head office, SA Hip Hop Awards, back to the city. It all happens here. And I invited the cats from Yomkonti to come here to inspire the kids.
Sending out.
Danko. Follow me as well. I know I'm not a Kasi rapper, but Rashid _K, RASHID_KAY. You know, I always say some smart shit on my post.
Always.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna drop some email up there and then submit the music then.
Submit.
Dope music.
Yeah. Rashid _K at iCloud.com. Rashid _KAY at iCloud.com.
Send you out.
Send your music. Peace.